Well, g'day guys, camper update video number 3. This is episode number 3. Show you where we're up to on the camper. It's starting to come along, it's taking shape, so it's not just panels on the floor anymore, it's starting to take shape, so let's check it out and see where we're up to. Here we go, so this is it. We've got all the walls are screwed on into place. Got the roof. So yeah, it's starting to look like a caravan now. Well, a camper, whatever you want to call it. Square drop. Got all my panels all screwed on. So I've got the floor is that grey line there. So that's all glued and screwed down to the chassis, and that is not going anywhere. I gave it the shake test and said that's not going anywhere. And then my wall sections, which we saw in the last episode, are all glued down all the way along and screwed up from underneath into the floor. So it's pretty solid, like it's not moving. Got the front panel and then that angled sweeping panel there, and then the roof panel all glued and screwed into place. The window is just sitting there just for now, just to see how it fits. And then inside, sorry about the lighting. So I showed you that that wood grain look. It was less than half the price of a normal sheet of white, so I went with that, and I think it looks pretty good. I've got that little black trim all the way around there, that just sort of accents that. So yeah, I think that's pretty good. Got a couple of little lights up there. So now I've got to build some cupboards. So there's going to be some storage cupboards up along the top there somewhere. I haven't quite worked out the design yet, but somewhere along there. And then down here at the feet end we'll have some other storage and maybe a TV, something like that. And then there's the a little skylight, which has worked quite well. I think it's going to be quite good having that front window in there. Let a lot of light in, you know. But I think it's coming up pretty good. So that's the bed area. I do have to put some underlay and stuff like that just to insulate the floor. So when we look at the outside, obviously I explained on the last video, I've gone with made a frame and then sheeted the inside, and this will allow me to run any wiring for lights and any USB chargers or anything like that. I can run all those through the roof and through the sides, wherever I need to put them, fix them into place, and then I can put foam insulation into these areas here, which will make it nice and insulated inside for when it's cold, and keep it cool when it's nice and hot. So that's the plan. And then we can sheet the outside. So this is the back area, which is going to be the kitchen. You'll notice I haven't done any walls in there. I've only got the bulkhead there, which is the back of, that'll be the back of the sleeping quarters, and obviously the back wall of the kitchen. So there's going to be a kitchen built in there. I purposely didn't put anything on the back yet because I want to build all my cupboards and my bench top and put everything in there, lights and everything first, and then put the back in and make the door. It'll have a lift up door at the back. This way it's easier to muck around and get that right, rather than trying to fight your way through a little door opening or whatever to build that. So that'll be down the track. I'll probably concentrate on the inside first, get all the cupboards done in there, get all the insulation and things like that on the outside first. So one other thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to try and seal this timber before I go and put all the insulation and before I sheet the outside. So I've got some leftover paint, some more of that floor grey that I painted the floor with. It's concrete paint. I'm going to just paint this whole timber outside and try and seal the timber as best I can, just to stop any moisture from getting in. Obviously when it's all sheeted and sealed on the outside, we will stop water, but we just want to stop any condensation or moisture or anything like that from growing on the timber. So as much as I can paint and try and seal this timber, that's going to be probably the next job before I do any insulation. I'll paint it. Well, there you go. that's where I'm up to. It's getting a bit exciting now because it's actually taking shape and starting to look like a little mini caravan. Hey, little shout out to, there's the label. Little shout out to Camelback. These coffee cups are absolutely awesome. I use it all the time. Every day I use that. Well, that's where we're up to. Hope you're enjoying it. Hope maybe it inspires you to have a go and build something like this yourself. It's a bit of a big project, but don't be scared. If you've got basic skills and a few tools, you can probably do it. I'm not that skillful, but I'm just having a go. Keep your eyes peeled for the next episodes because we'll keep doing little update videos like this, just showing you what we're doing. And I'll try and explain things as I go. If there's anything of importance that I've done that is important for you to see, I'll do. But keep your eyes peeled, and I'll catch you on the next one.